So we're at Nova's Lookout. What are we doing again?
Oh, we're just sitting back, drinking lemonade, watching Cell get away eating people. Cannibalism at its finest, you know?
Yeah, now I'm craving lemonade. Thanks.
You're welcome.
We don't need lemonade, we just need some alcohol.
I don't have any of that.
Neither do I.
I wonder how Cell managed to absorb so many people without anybody noticing till he was already done. My only guess is that nobody tried to go in there for live video until after the fact, because anyone who did probably was eaten. But if that were the case, then it would have gotten out sooner.
Yeah. So,
I think in the anime there was a scene of that happening.
Of what?
Of somebody recording it, and catching this on camera.
You know, I vaguely remember that, but I'm not sure. I don't know, but yeah, and I think we're going to fight Cell soon, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah. I gotta say, Piccolo may have the worst charged melee attack in the game, but he has by far got the best super form in the game. Like, sure, he still uses energy just like everyone else, but Piccolo regenerates HP whenever he
Wait. Are we in the city where Cell
No,
ate
we're
all
in
those
West
people?
City.
Okay.
Because
I was wondering because I saw people walking around.
Yeah, this is where Hercule was. I'm in the mayor's house, like that dog mayor guy. Come to think of it, how did a golden capsule get into his house?
I don't know. So, what city was it?
Gingertown. You can actually get to Gingertown on foot in this game. Remember where those kids fell off the bus?
No, I don't even remember Gingertown in the anime. I don't remember hearing that name.
Well, anyhow, as I was saying, you can get there on foot, because remember where those kids got lost? Like the bus crash and everything? The bridge by now should be fixed, so you can actually walk all the way across.
Actually, I don't remember that.
Well, to be fair, hardly anybody ever goes that route, because it's unnecessary walking time when you could just fly there. I just thought it was interesting. It'd be faster if I could just get all the stupid golden capsules, but no. Not until much later. I like how he has a can of live worms in a chest.
So
quite possibly.
I'm just wondering. So when a stranger walks into your home, you just randomly give them one of your. I don't know. What should give you?
A can of worms.
Yeah,
Can of worms.
So you just randomly give a stranger a can of worms for no reason.
Well, the reason she gave it to us is because I talked to that old man at the fishing spot. This is part of the side quest. I went out on my way to do it.
For no reason.
I wasn't too happy when I saw that barrier.
What level are you?
I think 18.
You have 5 levels to go.
On the other hand, I have a side quest to do, so I'll get most of my levels up in between now and then. After all, it takes like 1 or 2 of these guys to level up, so it shouldn't take too long. I just hope I cut out a lot of the trip, because I can't think of any reason to justify showing all this. As you can see here, I went into super form. Piccolo goes into his super form by taking off his coat, or cape, and in return for losing energy, he starts recovering HP.
That makes sense.
That is the best ability I've ever seen in a Dragon Ball Z game. Recovering HP just by surviving.
And because his cape was weighted, wasn't it?
It was weighted, but why does taking off his cape make him regenerate HP and lose energy? In fact, shouldn't he be losing energy by having a weighted cape and not losing energy by taking it off? It's like, say you're carrying like 3 boxes 50 pounds each. You probably wouldn't be moving very much holding it, but you'd feel way better when you finally put it down. In this case, it's like you put down... I guess the most realistic situation I could put it towards, rather than putting it down and suddenly feeling all the weight, would be putting it in a backpack. That's the closest thing I can think of that amounts to it. The only problem is it doesn't fit because you're putting something on.
Right.
Either that or his cape has magical powers.
Yeah, I guess. You might have told me this before, but where were those golden boxes for again? I think you just told me like last part.
Yeah, I kind of did. When you collect all 25 of them, what it does is just using it takes you to the world map screen, so that you can fly it wherever you want.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know why I forgot that.
Yeah, it really sucks when you have to go all the way back to the end map. Did I really leave this in?
Apparently. It's fine.
You're just grinding, or...?
That's basically what I'm doing. I don't think I do it for very long, but did I really leave that in? Like, I couldn't have just cut till when I got back? You know, I think that's probably why. I was just getting beat up by swords.
And you were getting levels, like... It's way too quick. It's like, what, every 4 or 5 enemies?
So,
if I recall, I level up at least once or twice beyond 25.
Oh, by the way, are there optional bosses in this game? Like, bosses, like, from the movies? Or was that
There's, like,
one?
I can only think of, like, one optional boss in the game.
You got so lucky there.
Yeah, you were so close to death.
I don't think I die at all in this game, except for when I deliberately kill myself. I know I deliberately kill myself at least once. Good God. I don't care how fast it is, this is not interesting to watch at all.
Well, I'm gonna go take a nap now, see you all later.
No, wait, I leveled up! Yeah, I think I'm done. There we go. I know it wasn't long, but I really wish I cut that out.
Watch next group of enemies he meets.
What do you mean there's nothing of interest inside? You didn't even go in.
Well,
feel so sorry for the guy who lives there. That's so out of the way. Now, you probably didn't see this, but up ahead is the Gohan's level 50 gate. Yeah, you don't get to see it. Oh, hi there.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I can totally tell he's there for alternative energies. Cell, the scientist that gives people energy. All he has to do is stab you in the jugular vein, and oh wait, that would kill you. Yeah, this is starting to get a little morbid. Seriously. Then okay, just calling him the NAMEK makes him sound like he's a pro wrestler or something.
Does he? No.
I am the NAMEK. See what I mean?
Huh.
You know, I like fighting Cell, but the problem is he's not the hardest boss in the game. Get your thing out of my eye. He's not the hardest boss in the game by any means, but if you just play through the game without grinding, you're probably going to get yourself beaten down.
So he's not even Mr. Cell isn't even the hardest.
Not really. But like, the first time you fight Perfect Cell, he's a little bit of an issue because you're probably underleveled if you just went straight to him after opening the gate first time. I'd recommend leveling up at least 2 or 3 times above the level that you need to open up the character gate. Like, this version of Cell, I'm fighting at level 26.
Right.
Not too terribly difficult because Piccolo has the ability to heal himself. That and the fight doesn't last very long. I think you need to take out like maybe 3,000 HP or something. And also, to be fair, people are also using the capsules to increase your stats. I didn't do that once this playthrough, so it's probably a bit more painful. Yeah, I don't get how Cell doesn't see the ruse. There's nothing stopping Piccolo from flying away.
Oh boy.
Like, you have to understand what I'm talking about on this one.
Yeah.
This is just another case of the worst parts of the Saiyans being added to somebody making a stupid decision.
Now, shouldn't Cell know that people could regenerate?
He should have, but he didn't really think of it.
Right.
It's really stupid in my opinion. I think it's just the Saiyan genes talking at this point. Come to think of it, how do genetics teach him how to do certain things that, like having Goku cells teach him how to use the Kamehameha? That doesn't really make much sense.
Who knows?
I gotta say though, Cell is pretty fun to play as. In other games that let you use it. I remember a Game Boy Color game where you could play as Cell. He could use the Kamehameha wave, the special beam cannon, and other crap.
The only Dragon Ball Z games I've played are mostly fighting games.
Mine was a card game. As odd as that sounds. Where basically you built up energy and then you used cards when you had enough energy. And the characters performed the attacks.
I'm honestly not too interested in Dragon Ball Z cards.
It's basically just character, he has energy, uses Kamehameha wave, whatnot. It's like a turn-by-turn event, the attack and defense phase. It's one of the first games I actually LP'd. Hey there, everybody. I could have used your help like 2 minutes ago.
Wow. Okay.
I think destroying Cell is probably the more important of the two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because 17 and 18 really aren't that much of a threat.